All right, that was just to get your attention. Welcome to Confessions of a Counselor in Training. Learn tonight how I survived graduate school without needing my own treatment plan. I am so honored and grateful to be able to share my final project with all of you. Let's just say coffee helped a lot. Okay, so when I started this program, I thought learning to become a counselor would mostly involve helping people and learning all those theories. I did not realize it would also involve emotional damage, presentation anxiety, existential crisis, unpaid internships, and wondering at 2 a.m. why I chose this life. But somehow, through all of that, I grew into the counselor I am becoming today. And one thing this program helped me realize is that I've always been a fixer, which I already knew that. If someone had a problem, I immediately wanted to solve it or carry it or make it better. I thought helping people meant having all of their answers, but this program taught me something very important. It taught me that counselors are not supposed to rescue people. Yay! We're just supposed to support them, empower them, and walk beside them while they do their own healing. Honestly, learning not to emotionally adopt everybody's problems was probably one of the hardest lessons for me. Apparently, boundaries are not just suggestions, they're necessary. So, things this program has taught me oh, so much. This program has taught me counseling theories, ethics, diagnosis, multicultural awareness, so many other things, and how to survive entirely on caffeine and determination. I learned that counseling is not just about being a good listener, it requires discipline, emotional intelligence, professionalism, and occasionally pretending not to panic when it's showtime, like right now. Okay, this program has changed me so much. This program changed me personally in ways I didn't expect. I learned boundaries, emotional awareness, patience, and that self care is not just a cute counseling buzzword. There were moments I questioned myself. However, I have to admit, I never once wanted to quit because I know this is something I really want. But those experiences helped me build my confidence and resilience. And lo and behold, I'm still here. Internship is where it got real. Okay. I did my internship at a place called Restoring the Spirit. And at the same time, I was occasionally trying to restore my sanity. Um, but my internship at Restoring the Spirit helped me transform everything from textbook knowledge into real counseling experience. Working with those clients taught me patience, empathy, and how important it is to simply be present with people. I'm especially thankful to my supervisor, Dr. Pugh, whose guidance, support, and calm professionalism helped me grow tremendously as a counselor in training. Also, shout out to internship supervision for teaching me how to professionally say, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best. And I learned that my clients were kind of like my other professors. My clients taught me more than any textbook ever could. They taught me resilience, honesty, vulnerability, and the power of simply being heard. Some sessions inspired me deeply, while others had me sitting in my car afterward, rethinking my entire existence. But every client reminded me why counseling matters. Now, the weekly internship Zoom marathon, come on, I know I'm not alone. I know many of you were watching that clock and saying, oh, I got 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I got to be online in 5 minutes, ripping and running, rushing, trying to get you a snack in front of you or grabbing your coffee or tea. So, this is the part of this program that I will always cherish and remember. Is this 2 hour Zoom class that we have. I have to admit, every week felt and feels like a race against time. I'd be rushing to finish work, trying to figure out dinner, speed eating before class started, and then dramatically just plopping down in front of my phone and in front of the Zoom trying to get in before at least 2 minutes ahead of time, and hoping that the camera angle hid the exhaustion that I was experiencing. But somehow, despite being mentally drained, these classes became a space where we could laugh, vent, learn, and remind each other that we're all surviving this experience together. And looking back, now those moments honestly became part of the journey I'll probably miss the most, for sure. Okay, the counselor I'm becoming. This journey definitely had challenges. I'm sure I'm not alone on that. There were stressful deadlines, financial struggles. I have to admit, guys, in the middle of, I'll say right when this semester started, I actually ran out of aid. So I had my own little financial struggle, but by the grace of God, this must be meant to be because it all got worked out. Um, and getting those internship hours, whew, and moments where my brain completely stopped functioning. But every difficult moment taught me resilience and reminded me that growth often happens during uncomfortable seasons. That is the truth. Now, let's all stop and give Dr. Harper a round of applause. No reflection of this program would be complete without mentioning Dr. Harper. Every counseling program needs that one professor who can lovingly humble you while also making you better. And Dr. Harper, you definitely mastered that role. There were moments during class discussions and feedback where I felt challenged and heard at the same time. Dr. Harper pushed us to think deeper, work harder, and become more intentional about being counselors. Looking back, I appreciate the honesty, the high expectations, and the moments that challenged me to grow professionally. Also, I'm so grateful for her understanding of all of our technology hiccups. You rock, Dr. Harper. Totally. As I prepare to graduate, I realize I'm leaving this program stronger, more self aware, and more prepared to help others. I've learned the importance of empathy, cultural humility, ethics, and authentic human connection. Most importantly, I learned that counselors do not have to be perfect to make a difference. Congrats to all of you. Go and be great.